Hey there, YouTubers. Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen, and I gotta shoot this video. I really want to share it with you. Where I work, Service Mesh, there's several guys there that roast their own coffee like me, and we share ideas. And if we find like a really good coffee, we'll give each other some and try it out. And one of the guys, Matt, his brother in California sent him some of this. It's an Ethiopian Konga variety, and I love African varieties, especially Ethiopian. I really do. They have a lot of really subtle flavors, especially at the low roasts. And Matt suggested go first crack and then go into the second crack. Just go into it a little bit because you don't want to over roast it. You want it very light because it really brings out the flavors of this. And the interesting thing about this Ethiopian Konga is he said it tastes like blueberries. And even if you smell the green coffee beans, there's a subtle aroma of blueberries, which is really odd for green beans because green beans usually don't smell good. They smell kind of like grass. So he said you really notice the fragrance when you're roasting it. So I'm going to be roasting this and bring you guys along. And then it's got to sit overnight, 24 hours before I actually ground it and make coffee out of it. So stay tuned. I'll be brewing up some in the morning and let you know how the rest of this is. But right now, let's get to roasting this Ethiopian Konga. Well, that Ziploc bag yielded exactly what I like to do a roast, as 2/3 of a cup. So let's get started. Beans are spinning. Good sign. Now it doesn't take long to roast coffee. Here I'm using my vintage 1970s West Bend Poppery. It's called the Poppery. It's a hot air popcorn popper. You can pick them up on YouTube, but they're, you can pick them up on eBay, but they're really hard to find, and when you do find them, they're pretty pricey. They can go upwards of $70 because you really want these old-time, vintage ones from the 70s because they have higher wattage and they don't have a lot of the safety features, which is, good or bad. Like the new ones, if you get it too hot, it'll cut out. It has a cutout circuit. So with these, you can get it up to temperature. You can get it the temperatures, up to like 560 degrees, which is what you need for coffee roasting. And it won't cut out on you. Got a lot of chaff blowing off. That's good. Oh, it does smell good. Normally when you're roasting coffee, it doesn't smell good. It smells good after it's been allowed to air and the excess CO2 is vented off. Usually while you're roasting it, it doesn't smell that pleasant. It smells really good. So this is another thing I like using the popcorn poppers, because you can actually look down, you can see, you can really judge how far along you are in the roasting, because you can see the color of the beans, and that's what you really want. So I like to go, a light roast, so it's kind of like a chocolate color. Yep, here we go, first crack. It's really smelling good. I can't wait to try this. Yeah, I don't want to go too long into this. Looks really good right there. So let's stop it right there. Let's go cool this off real quick. So just dump it into there. Sorry for the jiggle. Okay, here's how I'll cool it down. Just stand in front of a fan. Block. There we go. That's better. Just want to stand in front of a fan, have the beans in a large strainer like this. Just kind of rotate around, get some of that excess chaff blown off. Kind of toss it around, blow off that excess chaff, and cool the beans down. Now normally I would do 2 batches. This is 2/3 of a cup, so normally I'd do another one, but this is all Matt gave me. But it'll be fine. This will last several days. You want to get those beans cooled down as quick as possible, so that they stop cooking. Stop roasting. That's pretty much what you're looking for right there. Kind of a milk chocolate. Little chocolate color. Still got some chaff in there. That's okay. It'll all get blown out. So when you can hold it in your hand like this, it's done roasting. It's cooled down. Sufficient. So now I'm just going to let this sit out here in the garage overnight. Let it vent off a lot of that excess CO2. You see, it's got a nice aroma. I'm really psyched to try this. Okay, see y'all tomorrow. I'm just going to set this over here and point the fan at it. Well, the roasted beans have rested for about 18 hours. I usually like to let them go for a 24 or more, but I really wanted to drink this morning. So that's what they look like. That's what you're looking for. It's kind of like a chocolate, light chocolate, milk chocolate. So let's grind these babies up. That's what I like about this. This is a Rebel bird coffee grinder. I like having, you can set the dial and have it grind as much as you want and just push the button and walk away. You don't have to sit there and hold it or anything. And it's fairly quiet. It's a lot quieter than my old Mr. Coffee grinder. Okay, let's take a smell. Boy, I tell you, Matt was right. That really has a fragrance of blueberries. So I've got 6 cups of coffee there. That's normally 2 heaping scoops of coffee. This is on a Sunday morning, so I usually just have the 6 cups. Now, coffee's ready. My favorite vintage 1970s Fire King mug. I love these old mugs.
avocado or something. Smells good. I can really smell the blueberry. Matt was right. I like to put half and half in my coffee. I know a lot of people, they like it black, but I like half and half of it. Let's see what this tastes like. I love Ethiopian varieties, and Matt was telling me this one is just magnificent. And I gotta say, you really do get that flavor of blueberries. This is a really, really interesting coffee. I definitely like it. Now I gotta see if I can get some more somehow. There you go. Ethiopian Konga coffee.